people know me as the CEO of a company, and some people know me as this international speaker, and some may know me as a teenage mother of two, and some may know me as the wife to this deliciously handsome husband. Some know me as an international vlogger, and all those people are right. But what they don't know about me is how well I camouflage my pain. You see, as a young teenage girl, it was real easy to camouflage the pain of the embarrassment of being this young girl to my family, so the hopes and the dreams. While all my other friends were preparing for college, buying all these books and things, I was buying baby strollers. And the loneliness it felt of being the single mother to these two great kids. And shout out to them, that's my baby boy there and my baby girl over there. So it's easy to really look strong all the time, because I learned at a really young age, if you stand up tall and if you walk with confidence and you look like you got it together, you know what happens. People back up. They don't ask you too many questions. Oh, she got it. She's good. While on the inside, we're just dying and crying. So I want to say this today. We all look beautiful. And we have an opportunity to just take pictures, and we're going to go home and post them on social media, and we're going to put the most prolific words. Ah, this was great. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go home, some of you, and you may cry yourself to sleep tonight. Some of you may continue to contemplate suicide because you're really lonely on the inside and you don't know how to ask anyone to help you. I was really struggling with the thought when God said, you need to speak on suicide. And I was like, why would I do that? So I don't know who that's for, but we're going to talk anyway. So, moving right along, that it shakes me just thinking about it. So I just want to say, I know you're hurting. I know the pain it feels when a man left you. I know what it's like to be that mother abandoned by yourself, raising those kids. I know what it's like to be passed up on a promotion. I know what it's like to feel like you're all alone. But you're not, queens. You see, what we think about the most in our most intimate thoughts, that's what we get. How many of us realize, like, most times we know what we don't want? I don't want to be mistreated. I better be respected. I don't want to look this way. We know what we don't want, but how often do we talk about what we do want? How often we just focus on, oh, I want to be beautiful. And beauty comes in so many shapes and sizes. How many times do we just embrace the beauty in the other women we see? You see, I tell myself stories. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I will tell myself a story. So when I'm out and a woman looks me up and down, and you know in your mind you want to think, why is she looking at me like that? Me, I tell myself a story. Oh, she thinks I'm cute. Like, I tell myself that, like, oh, she likes my shoes. I might have on the raggediest flip-flops. Oh, she likes me. She likes me. You know, we get to tell ourselves these stories, queens. We get to rehearse the story. So here's the thing that we don't realize. The beauty that we see within ourselves is the beauty that we see in others. It's a complete mirror, right? So when you see somebody, you think, she thinks she's cute. No, you think she's cute. That's right. And it's okay to say she's cute. Yes, it is. Let me tell y'all something. When I see a girl with her waist snatched and her butt looks good in the jeans, I'm like, I know that's right, girl. I come to the place. I don't care if she bought it. I don't care if she got squats to get it. I don't care if it just came genetically. You do your thing, girl. Rock them jeans and gone now. There's nothing wrong with us complimenting each other. That's right. You know what I mean? Like, let's just smile and embrace each other. Because when we do, something beautiful happens. Yes. You know what we do? We allow other people to come and say, girl, you look good. In those moments when we really need to hear it. You know, see, I'm going to be transparent with y'all. Today I put this outfit on. I was like, ooh, might be a little piece. I got my son who's like, Mom, something wrong with your outfit because this is skin. In the middle, I was like, mind your business. You know, mind your business. Let me be sexy. Let me be that's right. You know, and so we get to own our beauty and own it. So what I discovered along the way was becoming a stepmother was a journey of a lifetime. Woo! How many stepmothers do we have? You've been one, you wanted to be one, you thought about it, yes. So 1 in 3 people in this in the United States, I was gonna say in the world, the United States, they're involved in a blended family. So I'm like, my children are generation 5 or 6 of a blended family. So I'm pretty good at this thing. I was a stepdaughter. My mom had 2 husbands, all that good stuff. But you know what I discovered? You know, when that man leaves us and he moves on, don't let her be cuter than you, or you think you are, because now you're really upset, right? It doesn't matter what the story is, queens. Remember something. You don't know everything he said to her in order to get her. If you're the next woman, you don't know the joys of whatever they celebrated when they were together. He doesn't tell you all the intimate details and all those things. We don't know the things that he promised her. And so when that relationship ended and they broke that commitment, she's broken, she's hurting, you know? So I learned something about myself. Once I began to heal and I began to look in the mirror and say, "You all right, T?" And I began to go back to my kids, because I'm going to tell y'all the truth, moms. If you ever want to see who you really are, just look at your children. Just look at your children. Listen, all the rebellion, all the nonsense and frackadackle, climbing out of windows, if they doing that too, everything that you see in them, you taught them that. Because I'm going to raise my hand first. I'm telling you, when they were coming up, I was like, okay, so the good stuff, oh, they're smart. That was me. And then all the nonsense, I told you they daddy was something. You see, like, we don't want to claim all of it, but the reality is, I had to take responsibility. I taught them some of that stuff. I taught baby boy some of that rebellion. I taught baby girl that sassy attitude she has. It's cute, Poop. Mama loves it. But what I had to also do was go back to say I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
I didn't get it right. Because a lot of times we have these adult children and we think, they grown, they gonna figure it out. But who helped us figure it out? We gotta become the parents that we wish we had. And it's not too late. Because they'll tell you, they were adults when I came back to say, man, I didn't get this right at all. But please forgive me. And you don't have to stay on this path. Mommy's got you. Let's get it. You know, it's not too late. Queens, I've heard so many of you guys talk about fears. Lord, if y'all knew my story about doing it scared, let me tell y'all something. It's not even part of my speech, but I was just feeling it. Listen, you ladies get to be your own hype man. If you want to see somebody who has figured out how to hype themselves up, please go on my page and you will see it, right? I get excited about a whole lot of nonsense. Like if I went live right now, I'd be like, hey, we're at a tea party and it's amazing. It may be 2 people in the room, but I'm telling you, we having the time of our life. You know what I'm saying? We just got it going on. So embrace who you are. Embrace all of these things, but we have to start, ladies, with who we are. When I tell you that you are perfect with all of your beautiful imperfections, you're perfect. Embrace those beautiful imperfections. All of the pain, whether it was molestation, whether it was rape, whether it was being anorexic, whether it's being overweight, whatever it is, it happened to you. And we can't change what happened to us, but we do get to rewrite our stories, right? So when we rewrite our stories and we become victorious and we take the power away from the person who did whatever it is in that story, it's amazing how it begins to shift. I'm not saying that they're right. I already know you didn't deserve it. But we get to take our power back to own our greatness and our beauty. Because there's another woman and another child that's looking right at you who's like, I need you. That person might be your child. Because see, for me stepping out of my comfort zone, quitting my good corporate job, and all that good stuff, it empowered my baby girl at 20, she's 24 now, I gotta get used to this new age, to start a company of her own, empowering young girls doing the same thing. But had she not seen me do it and seen me doing it, so how many legacies and how many generations are you gonna not impact or empower because you're sitting on your gift? How many? Because if not you, then who? There are so many people. Listen, if you bake cakes, if you make sunglasses, if you make the best wigs, if you make hats, I don't care what you do. Baby girl, I think it was you who said you have, listen, love, all the people you need, they're already available. Everybody you need, because everything isn't for everybody. There's somebody who's waiting for you to give them what it is. So I know what it's like trying to go to school and have the kids, and if you have a relationship and live, I know what it's like. But you got it, my love. Your kids deserve it, but most importantly, you do. So try something, queens. I do this thing. I look myself in the mirror, and we're gonna pretend like this is a mirror. Y'all put your hands up. I did this when I was in South America recently teaching. Put your hand up. We're gonna pretend like this is a mirror. Jamila, I already know you know this one, but you know, she was with me in South America. So put your hand up. We're gonna pretend like this is a mirror. And look in that mirror. Damien, I wanna make sure you get the picture.
Put it on selfie mode.
You can put it on selfie mode, but stay right here with me. Okay? You look in the mirror and you say, I love you. You see how it puts a smile on your face? It feels good, doesn't it? Like, that's right, girl. Listen, say this to yourself every day. Literally, for the next 7 days, just look in the mirror and say, I love you. Because when you have the biggest struggles, the biggest hurdles, the voice you want to hear the loudest in your ear is your own. Yes. It's your own. I heard some people say, oh, my spouse doesn't support me. Let me tell y'all something. True story. My man is the best. I love him. But when I have really super exciting news, I want to call him first. But I don't. Because he is not going to get it. So I call my girl Nia first. Girl, guess what? And then I call his dry self. Because all he's going to say is the same thing. Oh, that's good. So don't take the oh, that's good as he doesn't support you. I promise he supports you, queen. Y'all just got to know who you with. And I already know. Like, if it's really big, I'll call and be like, baby, I got big news. Tell me now. No. I'm going to tell you when you get home, and I need you to find a personality between now and I need you to jump up and down. Like, I'm giving, and he gives the whole lecture of everybody's not the same. I don't care. I don't want to hear that right now. Right now, I just want you to know I need you to do this for me. Right. So celebrate yourselves, beautiful queens. Whether you're empowered stepmothers, whether you are a mother, you are a beautiful woman. Whoever you are who you are. But let's just transition our self-talk. We're not going to talk about what we don't want. Who cares what you don't want? You don't want it. So why are we talking about it, right? Shift that thing. You guys have a piece of paper, and you don't have to do it at this moment, but that card that you have that this queen gave us, on that thing, just rewrite one sentence. Whatever the sentence is that you always say, I don't want, rewrite that sentence with what you want and watch it happen. Thank you so much for letting me.